welcome to the deep dive.
Yeah.
We've got some really practical material in front of us today. It's a guide focused on using Kajabi to build a system, basically aiming for that first, say, $10,000 in revenue.
Yeah, sounds good.
So our mission for this deep dive is to really pull apart these steps, get to the core strategies, and lay out a clear, kind of actionable roadmap for you, the listener.
Right, cut through the noise.
Exactly. No fluff. We want those aha moments,
Sure.
something that makes sense and feels doable.
Absolutely. And what I liked about this guide right off the bat was how focused it is on the doing. It's
Yeah.
very much about the clicks, the steps inside Kajabi.
Not just theory.
Not just theory, it's for anyone feeling a bit stuck thinking, okay, where do I actually begin? This gives you a tangible starting point.
Okay, let's dive in then.
Yeah.
Step one, the foundation, it seems, is really getting clear on your ideal customer. But it's not just demographics, is it? It's deeper.
Oh, way deeper. The guide really hammers home the importance of niching down. I mean, think about it if you try to appeal to absolutely everyone.
You end up talking to no one.
Pretty much, yeah. Your message gets diluted. There's this really neat concept in there. The idea that your ideal customer is often just a previous version of you.
Ah, okay. I like that. That makes immediate sense. You've been there.
Exactly. You've walked that path. You know the struggles firsthand. So the guide prompts you to think back. What were your pain points? What info were you desperately searching for back then? What kept you awake at night?
So you're using your own journey as the map.
Precisely. Those past struggles, they're not baggage. They're actually your superpower here. They give you that unique empathy and understanding to genuinely help someone who's in that spot right now.
And getting that clarity is kind of step zero for everything else that follows.
Couldn't build the rest without it. It underpins the whole system.
Right. Okay, so crystal clear on the customer. Step two is creating what they call a quick win, basically a lead magnet. For anyone maybe new to that term, what's the goal here?
So a lead magnet is just a simple, valuable piece of content. Could be a checklist, a short guide, a template that you offer someone for free in exchange for their email address.
The hook.
It's the hook, yeah. But the key is value. It has to provide a fast solution to a specific problem your ideal customer has. It gives them an immediate win and starts building that goodwill, that trust.
The guide gives some solid examples like 3 exercises for back pain or my burnout beating morning routine. What makes those work?
They're super specific, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they promise a tangible result quickly. That's not some massive, overwhelming ebook. The guide actually warns against that making something too long that just gathers digital dust.
Yeah, keep it consumable.
Exactly. Deliver a focused punch, quick impact.
And there's a smart tip about using AI tools like inside Kajabi or even ChatGPT. How does that fit in?
Oh, AI can be a huge help here. It's great for brainstorming ideas like what quick wins would my ideal customer actually want, and it can even help you draft the content itself.
Kind of speeds up the creation process.
Massively. Gets you past that blank page hurdle. Think of it like a writing assistant.
Now, this bonus tip for delivery email, I thought that was quite clever. Explain that little referral engine idea.
Yeah, this is gold, often overlooked. So in the email that delivers the lead magnet, you add a little PS like, hey, if you found this useful, feel free to forward it to a friend who might benefit.
Simple enough.
Right. But then you add a PPS with a direct link back to the opt-in page. So if someone does forward it, the friend can click and subscribe themselves directly.
Ah, so you capture that new lead easily.
Exactly. It turns your existing subscribers into potentially a source of organic growth. A little referral flywheel built right in, very smart, very low effort.
Okay. Ideal customer dot check. Awesome lead magnet dot check. Now, we need a place for people to actually get it. Step 3, building that opt-in landing page in Kajabi. What are the bare essentials here for someone maybe intimidated by the tech?
The guide keeps it simple. Inside Kajabi, website pages, new landing page, and pick an opt-in template. That's the path.
And the key elements on the page itself.
Focus on 3 things. A killer headline that grabs your ideal customer, addressing their main problem. A short subheadline explaining the benefit of your lead magnet. And a super simple form, name and email. That's it.
And the guide says don't overthink the design initially.
Yeah, exactly. Look, pretty is nice, but clarity converts, especially early on. The main goal is getting that email address. Make the offer clear, make the sign-up button obvious. Don't let fancy design get in the way of the core action.
Function over form, at least to start.
Definitely. Clean, clear, focused on the opt-in.
All right, so they've opted in, they got the freebie. Now, step 4 flips the script on the standard thank you page. Instead of just thanks, it suggests Making a mini offer.
Yes. This is such a missed opportunity usually. You've just given value, they're engaged, you have their attention right now.
Strike while the iron's hot.
Pretty much. So the idea is, on that thank you page, embed a short video, maybe just 2 or 3 minutes. In that video, you teach another quick win, something related to the lead magnet.
Building on the value.
Exactly. Reinforce your expertise, give them another little success. Then, after providing that extra value, you introduce a small, paid mini course.
Okay, tell me about this mini course. What should it look like?
The suggestion is something focused, maybe 45 to 60 minutes long, often just screen-recorded videos using Loom or Zoom, tools like that. Easy to create.
And the content.
It needs to be super actionable and a direct continuation of the lead magnet. If the freebie was a checklist, maybe the mini course walks them through implementing each item in detail. It's the logical next step.
So like if the freebie was a sales copy template.
Right. The mini course could be a 45-minute workshop on how to actually use that template effectively, maybe with some advanced tips thrown in, deeper value.
Makes sense. And the price point they recommend is pretty low, like $27 to $47. What's the strategy there?
It's all about making it an easy yes. It's a low barrier to entry. Someone just got free value, they liked it, and now for less than $50, they can get more focused help. It converts that lead into a paying customer quickly.
It's like their first small commitment.
Exactly. It validates your offer, builds momentum, and gets you those initial sales, proving the system works.
Okay, mini course created. Now, how do we actually sell it in Kajabi? That brings us to step 5, attaching the offer and checkout.
Right. This is the practical bit in Kajabi. You go to sales, then offers, click new offer. You link your mini course product to this offer, set the price that $27 to $47 range, and then you can customize the checkout page a bit.
Make it look professional.
Yeah, make it smooth. So someone clicks the button on the thank you page, they go to a nice checkout, pay, and boom, they've bought your mini course. It connects the dots, turns the content into cash.
But it doesn't stop there. Step 6 introduces a one-click upsell. This sounds like where you can really boost the revenue per customer.
Absolutely. This is smart optimization. Kajabi has this great feature where immediately after someone buys the mini course, before they even leave the checkout confirmation, you can present them with another offer.
And it's just one click to add it.
One click. Their payment info is already in there from the first purchase. Super seamless. The guide suggests using this for a higher value offer, specifically like a coaching or VIP support package.
Okay, like implementation support.
Exactly. Think about it. They just bought the how-to mini course. The natural next question for some people is, can I get some help actually doing this? So you offer, say, a 90-day coaching package.
And what might that involve?
Could be simple, maybe 1 or 2 calls a month. Kajabi even has a built-in coaching product feature to manage this. You help them implement what they learned in the mini course, provide accountability, answer questions.
More personalized help. And the pricing. They suggest $500 to $1,000 plus.
Yeah, because it's high touch. It's your time, your direct expertise. The value is much higher, focused on getting them results faster. The price depends on your experience, the depth of the coaching, of course.
And the wording for this upsell offer. The guide suggests being direct, like want help putting this into action.
Yeah, clarity is key here. They just bought something. You don't want to confuse them. A simple question that addresses the likely next need implementation help makes it an easy decision. Add 90 days of personal support. Simple, direct, benefit-driven.
So this whole sequence turns one lead potentially into a mini course customer and then maybe even a higher ticket coaching client.
That's the beauty of it. Maximizing the value for both you and the customer who wants that extra support.
Okay, the system's built, the engine is there. Step 7, how do we get fuel into it? Promoting the lead magnet and showing up with value.
Right. This is about getting eyeballs on that initial opt-in page. And the crucial point here is you don't necessarily need a huge following or big ad spend right away.
What's the alternative then?
Consistent value. You start sharing helpful content related to the transformation your lead magnet promises. Post tips, share success stories, yours or clients, talk about common mistakes people make in that area.
Basically, be genuinely helpful around the topic.
Exactly. Establish yourself as a knowledgeable resource. And then, crucially,
The call to action.
always, in every piece of content, a blog post, a social media update, a video you mentioned, the lead magnet. Hey, if you want the checklist I mentioned, grab it here. Make it easy for people to take that next step.
And use the direct Kajabi link or tools like ManyChat for social media automation.
Yeah, make the opt-in process frictionless wherever you're sharing. Remove any barriers to entry.
Okay, let's just quickly recap the flow. Step 1, deeply understand your ideal customer, the previous you. Step 2, create a specific, valuable, quick-win lead magnet. Step 3, build a simple, clear opt-in landing page in Kajabi.
Step 4. Turn the thank you page into a value add video, plus a mini offer, like a $47 mini course. Step 5. Set up that offer and check out in Kajabi.
Step 6, add a one-click upsell right after purchase, maybe for coaching around $500,000 plus lead and shop. And Step 7, consistently share value related to your topic and always promote that lead magnet.
It really flows logically, doesn't it? Each piece builds on the last, creating this smooth pathway from stranger to lead to customer to potentially a high-value client.
It feels very systematic. And the guide implies you could genuinely get this basic structure built in, say, a weekend.
I think that's realistic for the core setup, yeah. Once it's live, it's working for you 24/7, capturing leads, making those initial sales, presenting the upsell.
It's quite an encouraging idea, especially for someone starting out. Even just a few leads coming in each day.
Exactly. A few leads a day going through this funnel can translate into actual paying customers and even coaching clients relatively quickly. It builds a real sustainable business foundation.
So for everyone listening, the encouragement is just start. Take that first step, figure out that quick win, build that basic landing page. Let's make that first 10K happen.
Absolutely.
Take action. And we should definitely mention, this whole system, the guide we've been diving into, it comes from Dave Gambrill over at Digital Marketing Mentorship.
That's right. And honestly, if you're using Kajabi or thinking about it or just looking for solid tools and resources for growing an online business, keeping up with what Dave Gambrill shares is probably a very smart move. He often has access to great offers and strategies.
Good tip. Okay, so as we wrap up, here's a final thought to noodle on. Thinking about your own journey, which specific previous version of yourself are you uniquely positioned to help right now? And what's the one single quick win, that lead magnet idea, that would make the biggest difference to them today?
Good question to start with.
Definitely some food for thought. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.